Hi guys, this is Idara Inyang. Welcome back to my channel, Everyday with Idara Inyang. If you've not yet subscribed, please click on that subscribe button and turn on the notification for more videos from me. Thank you. Alright, if you are a new viewer or new subscriber, welcome to my channel. But if you usually watch my channel, you know that this video is quite different from my usual one. I usually do Big Brother Niger gist, okay? But I'm also interested in true crime and murder mystery, and I also felt like I should bring this to my channel and see how it goes, okay? So I'll be concentrating more on true crime and murder mystery in Africa, like Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa. In fact, this story is happened in Zambia, guys. This story is about a tragic love story between a couple in Zambia. So before I move further, I feel like I have to say this disclaimer. This story contains violence, murder. Please, if any of this is a trigger for you, please click off or basically apply viewers discretion. Thank you. All right. So let's go straight to the gist. All right. So I don't know about you, but if in case you don't know, I am from Nigeria. Growing up in Nigeria, I usually hear of love blood covenant. Yeah, love blood covenant. Okay, where two people in a relationship will go cut themselves and then maybe mix the blood. I don't really know how they do it, and then they promise each other they will never ever leave each other, and that if they do, death is what will happen to them. That's what they usually do, like a covenant, okay? I usually hear about it when I was much younger. I don't know about you guys. Now, this story is something that happened allegedly in Zambia, all right? And I'm like, because why this happened is because one of them wanted to leave. One of them wanted to leave. All right. So I'll go straight to the story. This is a tragic love story between two couples. The guy's name is called Mapalo Masiku, and the lady's name is Mwika. I'm so sorry, but yeah. All right. So in Zambia. All right. Now Mapalo, right, and Wika were said to be lovers. All right. Mapalo was a 21-year-old nursing student in the same school that Wika, that's the guy Wika, was in as well. But at the time of this crime, Wika, that's the guy, had already graduated, while Mapalo was in a second year nursing school, second year in the nursing school, and she was 21 years old. Now, I do not know exactly. I can't really tell exactly when they met, but I will assume that they met in the school because from all of the pictures that I usually see of them, you would always see them in a school setting. Okay, it just looked like they met in school. Now, as for how long that they've been dating, I would assume that it's maybe 1 or 2 years because, like I told you, Mapalo, which is the female in the nursing school, was in her second year, and if they met, all this is just my speculation because it was not stated. If they met in the school, then probably it's no more than 2 years, maybe 1 or 2 years of dating. According to friends, they said that Wika, who is the guy, spotted this lady. She's looking so beautiful, gorgeous. He liked her. He asked her out, and they started dating. And according to friends, it seemed like they had a good relationship. Yeah, there might be, of course, they quarreled once or twice here and there, but the guy who is weaker really, really, really loved her. That's loved the lady. That's Mapalo, and Mapalo as well treated Wika well. So it was like they had a beautiful relationship. Now, at the time of this incident, um, Wika, who is the guy, was already graduated from the school and was leaving the school basically. Remember, they were in a school setting, and it seemed like the lady Mapalo, who's just 21 years old and did not want to continue dating a guy off campus. Who does she? I'm just trying to understand her thinking, her reasoning. She's 21 years old, young, beautiful, fresh, and then you have a boyfriend that is living the campus, is leaving. You won't be seeing him again, and you don't want to like be tied down to this one guy that you don't even know what he's doing outside of the campus. So apparently she moved on. As at the time of this incident, she moved on. Like, he had left the school. She started dating another guy known as Patrick, and was still dating this weaker guy, but she was trying to break it off. You know, there's sometimes that in a relationship you want to break it off, but it's so difficult to finally completely break off. It just seems like that, the way I understood it. Now, as for Wika, that's the guy. As for Wika, it did not make sense for Mapalo to leave him. Why? Because number one, which is the lesser reason, they were already engaged according to his friends. He had already engaged her. Then the most important reason, they did a blood covenant to never leave each other. So to him, it's like, where are you going to, girl? You understand? Like, it was difficult for him to actually let go. All right, now, on the day of the murder, or the mother's suicide, because it's a murder suicide case. On the day of the murder, which was on the 13th of December 2020, it's according to his friends, they said that Wika, who is the guy, and Mapalo decided to meet to talk about their relationship. Because of course, like we all know, Mapalo has been trying to break up with Wika, but it's just been a difficult breakup. They decided to meet up to talk about their relationship, and Mapalo was going to really talk to him about the fact that she's already in another relationship with another guy known as Patrick. All right. So they met to officially break off their relationship. Now, when they both met, when Mapalo and Wika met, Mapalo explained to Wika that she wants to break up the relationship. She's already in love with another guy known as Patrick. While Wika was not going to let it go, it kept on trying to beg her to reconsider and work on their relationship and continue the relationship. But she seemed to have made up her mind. She said she was in love with somebody else. This is according to Wika. Okay, Wika's friend. I'll tell you how they knew everything that transpired between them at the end of this story. Now, Wika then, after begging and after realizing that it's a done deal, Wika, that's the guy, lured Mapalo to a to like a bushy area in the campus setting. Basically, he told Mapalo to like walk with him, like let us take a walk and keep on talking. They kept on walking until they ended up in a bushy part of the campus. I obviously for me, I think he lured her there consciously because of what he did later on, and because of how everything ended up. I think he did that intentionally. So he lured her to a campus, to the bush in the campus area, to keep on talking and talking, kept on begging. I was thinking about why Mapalo said what she said next. According to Wika's friends, right? Mapalo then suggested to Wika that, okay, since this thing is really hurting you, you're feeling very hurt and all that, let me suggest that we should have this last minute sex, and then no protection, nothing. Let's have sex, and then even if it leads to a pregnancy, she's fine with that. She just wants to just give him that last minute sex, make it interesting for him, and even if she gets pregnant by him, she's okay, but she's done with the relationship. Yeah, a lot of people asked why she would say something like that. I mean, if you're breaking up and you already have a boyfriend, why would you offer sex? And even to the extent of saying you could carry his baby. But I understand her. I would say at that moment she was very, very emotional. When you're very emotional, you make certain remarks and statements that later on when you think about it, it's like, what was I thinking? So I understand that part. Anyways, so they went ahead. Of course, Wika was down with that. They went ahead and they did what they had to do. Now, after Mapalo and Wika finished having sex, I feel like at that moment, because remember, Wika is not letting go. Wika is very, very in love, very obsessed with Mapalo, and they just finished doing something very intimate. So for me, this is a crime of passion. All right. So after that, it now begged her again, please, I love you. Let's stay in this relationship. Let's continue working on it. And Mapalo was like, no, I'm done. And when that happened, he grabbed her neck and choked her. He choked her until she was dead. And then after that, he took a branch of tree and then smashed her head till her head, opened. It smashed her head very hard, and then her head opened, and then basically she was dead. Then what he did next, the reason why we know all of these details is because what he did next is that he called one of his friends to tell his friends everything. Now, apparently, this friend already knew a lot that, okay, Mapalo wants to break up with his friend Wika. The friend already knew all of that. But then this other part, he didn't know about it. So he told him everything. I came to visit Wika, Mapalo. We did, begging. She offered sex. She offered to have my baby. And then I smashed her head and she's dead. He told his friend all of this, and he was even very happy about it. He basically said that they were bound to be together for life because of the blood covenant. And I told you they did a blood covenant together. All right. So he was not feeling remorseful, according to the friend. He didn't feel remorseful. It was like, So he told the friend everything, even told the friend where to find Mapalo's body. Okay. And also, he told a friend as well that he's also going to be killing himself and is going to hang himself and kill himself. And then told a friend where the location where he would do it. He then told a friend that there's a lot of evidence in his phone, back and forth communication between him and Mapalo. So just in case anybody's in doubt of everything that's been happening, why he did this relationship between Mapalo, how she's been cheating on him with Patrick, how she wants to leave. If anybody's in doubt of all of those stories, and if anybody's in doubt of the blood covenant story as well, he's going to leave his phone open at a certain place for his friend so that his friend can give it to the authorities so that they would be able to check and see, okay, yeah, it's true. They had a blood covenant. Okay, they talked about this. Oh, they did that, they did this. Do you understand? So he told his friend all of this and then went ahead and hanged himself. His friend rushed, called some people, went to the location of the place where Wika told him that Mapalo was. We went there, saw a body, head open, went to the location where they hang, where oh God, where Wika hung himself and saw him right there. I had to blur out the picture of his body hanging out. It's not a good picture, but that is the story, and it's a story that went far and wide because I think mainly because of that blood covenant part. Because when you do a blood covenant, that's the covenant. It's to death. Like you're telling each other that you will never leave each other, and if anyone does, the person will die. Do you understand? And being that the lady was 21 years old, because I'm just trying to think of the brain cells, as in the way a young lady thinks. She was 21 years old. She was in second year in her school. And so I don't think they started dating more than 2 years. You understand? So I think maybe she was maybe 19, 20 when she started dating this guy. I'm just trying to think of how a 19-year-old girl thinks. Certainly, someone that is in her 30s or 28 will not go into a blood covenant with a guy or anybody. But the guy is older. Remember, I told you he has graduated from school, so he's much older. Okay, so I would let that one slide because I'm like, in my thinking, I think he brought up the idea of the love blood covenant. I might be wrong, you understand? But this is something we should learn from. Nothing in life is permanent, and people evolve, especially when you're young. For a lady, you might think that, oh, I'm with this guy forever for life, you understand, and you really, really are attracted to the guy. But then this is also for guys too as well. You are very, very attracted to this lady, but then your taste changes as you grow older. What was important to you when you were 18 is no longer important to you when you're 21. It's very different. 21 is like, as you keep getting older, 23, 24, 28, you look down at look back at your 21 years old self and you're like, what the hell was I thinking? So it's but when you're that age, 19, 20, you think you know it all and you have the world at your feet and all that. I think it's something that we need to learn from, if you have kids, because I know blood covenant still goes on in Africa. I don't know about the Western world, but it's something. Do you understand? So please, guys, think before you make this type of decision. You understand? And it's such a tragic, because this is a nursing student. Like, it's also tragic for the guy too. Sorry that it seemed like as if I'm concentrating on the girl alone. It's also very, very tragic for the guy because he ended up killing himself. Obviously, he has a case of obsession with this lady for whatever reason. Do you understand? But is the one that actually murdered her and then committed suicide. That's why in this story, Mapalo is the lady, is the victim. All right, that is all about this story. Don't forget to like this video. If you like the video and if you comment and if you share, it will help my channel, it will help my video do better. So go ahead, like, comment, share. All right. And I want to give a shout out. I should have said a shout out at the beginning, but I want to give a shout out to another person that does murder mystery true crime in Nigeria. His name is Murder Mystery Daniel. Yes, that is his name. Yeah, I took the story from one of his channels and I just want to give a shout out to him. All right, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Click on that subscribe button, turn on notification for more videos from me, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you and bye.